Hello, dear ones. Welcome to your October full moon Vedic Astrology transmission. Take a breath with me. Let your breath move like water across the spine. Let the lunar light touch not your skin, but your structure. You're not here to watch this full moon. You're here to walk with it into closure, compassion, and sacred truth. We arrive with this full moon at 21 degrees of Pisces in the nakshatra of Revite in Vedic astrology, the end of the zodiac, last sign, last nakshatra, where the moon completes its cycle in the final corridor. This is not the end. It's the soul's remembering of what was always waiting to be reclaimed. You're not being emptied. You are being returned. If you're someone who feels the rhythm of life more than the rules, and you know your success is rooted in soul, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Each month I share a Vedic astrology transmission and a full moon Vedic astrology transmission to help conscious leaders, creatives, and visionaries move in harmony with divine timing. This isn't about prediction, it's about remembrance. If you're new to this space and want to attune more deeply, you're welcome to explore 2 free tools that may serve your alignment. The Sacred Wealth Archetype Quiz to help you identify one of your soul's highest value gifts, and the Vedic Astrology Chart Calculator to view your sidereal chart. You get a beautiful guide to help you along with understanding and listening more from alignment. Revite, nakshatra, the path home. With this full moon in Revite, the final lunar mansion, where endings are not collapses, but completions. Revite is ruled by Pushan, the cosmic shepherd who guides souls safely across thresholds. Thresholds. He does not rush. He accompanies. This nakshatra holds the vibration of guidance, of timing, and safe passage. Emotional ripening and karmic release. Returning to what is real after illusion has dissolved. Under this moon, we do not strive. We surrender into maturity. Not spiritual bypassing, but spiritual coherence. This is a moon of compassion, but not sentiment. It carries clarity, but not critique. It blesses endings, but only those ready to be honored. This full moon is not simply a closing, it's a healing gate. A moment to lay down what has already run its course and let yourself be guided through sacred corridors of completion. You're not here to carry the weight of expired rules. outdated responsibilities or others' expectations. You're here to walk with grace into what's truly yours. Revite, the star of completion, opens the way for dissolution without loss. It does not rip things away. It shepherds you gently, precisely, and safely through transition. With Saturn retrograde in Pisces, the organizer, this lunation brings karmic closure and structural wisdom. It affirms that what is ending now is not random, it is right on time. And this is sacred timing, not personal failure. So let the emotional field soften. Let the structure reorient. Let the guidance of completion lead you back into alignment where your next chapter begins. You are invited into the October full moon healing circle, a sacred place to release expired patterns, attachments, and burdens. Trust endings as sacred guidance, not failure. Receive the wisdom of Saturn's karmic reflection and be guided to tend the light of Revite into clarity and inner peace. Align with the next stage of your soul's true wealth. This is not effort, this is passage. Join us for the full moon sacred healing circle. The link is down below. And let what you no longer carry, what is not yours to carry, fall away. Let yourself be carried not by force, but by resonance into the design that still holds. I hold this monthly full moon sacred healing circle every month. The link is down below. It's $44. And I look forward to seeing you there. The moon joins Saturn retrograde and Neptune in Pisces, two slow sovereign forces. Saturn, again the organizer, brings sacred boundary, karma, earned maturity. Yes, Saturn makes you earn it. Neptune dissolves illusion, ego, and false desire. And together with the moon, the queen, the great nurturer, they invite emotional discernment, not indulgence. This is not softness without structure. And this is where compassion becomes a form of clarity, where emotional intelligence is not just felt, but it's held. You may feel a need to retreat or recalibrate. Or you may feel a subtle grief for what is ending. A sacred quietness rising from within. But this is not depression. This is completion. Piscean fullness. Let it end without the drama. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. This is not a place to carry what you must let go of. Must go. So it's time to put it down, to let it dissolve. So let the full moon light up what no longer resonates, not for reaction, but for release. Let it soften your striving. Let it close karmic loops. Let it offer closure to the emotional threads you've outgrown. Here are 3 questions for you to reflect on. What part of me has quietly matured and is now ready to be released? Where have I confused emotional attachment with soul alignment? And your third prompt, what is ready to end, not because it failed, but because it fulfilled? Endings are not failures. The full moon is not asking you to act. It's asking you to end with integrity. End the habit that no longer serves. End the story that no longer fits. End the cycle that is complete. Not because you've lost, but because you are now whole. Let your endings become architectural seals, not emotional spirals. Dear one, you were never meant to carry it all forward. You were meant to know what to consecrate and what to compost. The full moon in Revite does not judge what came before. It simply reminds you you are free to walk forward without what no longer belongs. Let your structure remain. Let your spirit rest. Let your wealth emerge not through acquisition, but through inner return. If you're feeling the invitation to not just understand this full moon, but to walk through it in real time with support, you're welcome to join me inside the Full Moon Sacred Healing Circle. It's a sacred place for those who are ready to release what is quietly completed and return to what's truly aligned. We'll enter the field together, not to fix, but to remember, and to allow what's complete to be sealed with grace. The link is below, along with the links for everything. If you know this is a time of sacred alignment, if you're being asked to lead from coherence and not from performance, you're invited to step into the field of sacred wealth mastery. It's a living temple for soul-aligned service, sacred architecture, and true wealth. And if you're feeling called to deepening clarity and remembrance, you may be guided to receive a soul blueprint reading or a sacred wealth code reading. These are transmissions, sacred mirrors that reveal what you already carry and what your soul is now ready to walk with. And if this transmission has served you, I so appreciate you liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing this. It helps to get the word out, and please stay in rhythm with future updates. I appreciate you being here, and I look forward to being with you next time. So much love to you.